Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the daily chart here, we're looking at an ABC toward the upside, possible zigzag formation with a wave C, of course impulsive, where we have 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, finishing your wave 3 in the white, and then 4 and a 5, of course. For a wave 5, we're looking for an impulse or for a contracting ending diagonal. In this possibility, of course, we have a higher possibility for an ending diagonal, and that because we were looking first for several 1-2s and then a big wave 3. Everything was perfect until, of course, this wave 4 has invalidated the impulse by interfering with the wave 1 here. 1 2 3 4, which of course is not allowed as Elliott wave. Therefore, transforming this to a corrective wave or 3 waves, meaning A, B, and a C, and in that case, of course, the only case scenario to have a zigzag and to be bullish is of course a contracting diagonal, meaning we're looking at 1 for a ABC and then a 2 for another ABC, and then of course continuation toward the upside, hitting the wave 3 perfect fib level between 281 262 for wave 3 in contracting diagonal. Your wave 4 of course has transformed to a longer correction wave where you have zigzag for W, zigzag for X, A, B, C, D, E for your wave Y as a triangle, and starting of course from here counting a wave 1. Now in this case scenario, of course, I would like to see an impulse, correction, and an impulse, because we still want to see, of course, a zigzag toward the upside for your wave 3. Meaning this should be an impulse, as it looks like already, as wave A, B, and a C, of course, continuation toward the upside to hit those fib level. In your bearish scenario, of course, therefore, you are in a longer correction. You're looking at a bigger A, B, and a C correction, 3 waves, where you have finished, of course, the same scenario here as ABC for your wave A, and then another 3 waves up for your wave B, expanding flat. And then you would like to see, of course, at least 5 waves towards the downside for your wave C. Now this wave 1 doesn't look really like a nice impulse or start of an impulse, because you have 1 2 3 4 5. If it is a contracting diagonal, your wave 5 is longer than your wave 3, meaning the only case scenario that you are still in a bigger correction is of course a zigzag toward the downside, or a structure, any structure, flat or even a triangle somehow like this, can of course be sideways and moving, ranging of course all longer this this area, and then of course to start a point to be bullish again. Of course, lower possibility, a higher possibility is still to get in an ending diagonal. On the 1 hour chart, we can see, of course, this impulse toward the upside, where it has been finished already. We have already 1 2 3 4 5 finished wave 1 perfectly without wave 4 interfering with your wave 1. That's perfect. Your wave 3 is not the shortest, because your wave 1 is the longest, by the way. Wave 1 longer than wave 3, but wave 3 is longer than wave 5, so perfect impulse toward the upside. Now, after this, since we have finished an impulse toward the upside, meaning we have finished a wave A. And that means, of course, A and B and a C toward the upside, of course, to finish this, of course, a wave 3 in contracting diagonal. Now, it depends, of course, on your wave B, how much deep it is to get the fib levels for a wave 3. However, we already have the fib levels, the perfect fib levels, of course, that it should be hit for a wave 3 on the daily chart. So if we go a little bit for hour here to check much better. So if we have here our target for a wave 3 in diagonal, here we go. Wave 3 diagonal. And here we go. Now, if we take a look here, we see that wave A is still a little bit short, right? Because if we want to hit the perfect fib level here, and we want to take the high anyway, this wave is a little bit short for the perfect fib levels to hit. However, it's not necessarily to hit only this part. It can still, once you take the high in a zigzag form, it can be, of course, considered as a wave 3, but preferably that we hit those fib levels. Now, that means if this is a wave A and we're looking for wave B, Then your wave C should be, of course, the same, almost the 1-to-1 fib level. However, to be more precise with this, with a target, we need a bottom for a wave B. Meaning wherever wherever the wave B will bottom, then of course it will give us a wave 3 toward the upside. Now, even if you take a look here, if we hit even the wave 2, that it is very shallow, we can see that the 1-to-1 fib level is almost at the all-time high here for Solana, which is a little bit weird, right? It gives us like, okay, this might be a weak move for a zigzag, right? And therefore we start to think, okay, maybe it should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing a wave A, and then A, B, C, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, meaning I would prefer to stick with a wave 1 here, big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, for a bigger wave A, right? And if we take into consideration the time required for a wave 3 in a contracting diagonal, let's see this. Sorry, is this one? Let's start from the wave 1 here to the wave 2. If we have wave 3 based on your wave 1, I think that we need some time to top, right, in the 1.618, meaning we might of course range here for ABC and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until we reach of course this area. This time for a wave 3 let me check if I have even different timing. Yeah, but no, I think this is the same one. Okay, so yeah, I think the timing is 1.618, perfect timing for a wave 3, which is on April 25. April 25, that we might of course top for this wave 3 around this area and to get the high or at least the perfect levels here. Breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning of course we are in a bigger bullish scenario and looking for even much higher price action. So I would say the top for Solana would be between this area, of course. It might need time. Yeah, it might need time. We need to see an impulse, bigger impulse correction, and then another impulse to finish this wave 3 higher than this high. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.